I'm Martha Blessing. I'm a medical medium and channel for the healing guides known as Grayson, and founder of the Soul Light Healing Academy. So I'm coming to you today with a topic about creating and claiming a new reality for yourself. Whether you want freedom from physical pain or ailments, or success in your new business venture, or happier, more peaceful relationships, there is a key element to creating and then claiming what it is that you want. I got one of my lifelong questions answered this past weekend, and that's what I'm sharing with you today. Actually, it was clarity and confirmation on a teaching that I received from Grayson quite some time ago. And so sometimes I'm still learning to trust everything that comes through from Grayson. It's a funny relationship that we have. I hear everything that he teaches. I'm conscious when it comes through. But I don't necessarily already vibrate to its truth. And I mean capital T truth, always true. So often I still feel like I need to put it under the microscope, because integrity is really, really important to me, and I won't just put things out unless I know that it's real and that it's born through truth and is of some value. So truth is a frequency that we align as, okay? You can hear the truth and know that it's truth, but not necessarily be in alignment to it as your own personal frequency. So a perfect example of this is when I used to smoke cigarettes back in the day. I knew it wasn't good for me. Okay, that is truth. We all know that. But knowing the truth didn't help me quit the bad habit. I was aligned with addiction as my frequency. So we are always in alignment. We are in alignment with what we have claimed as our current truth. We're aligned to it in our frequency and manifestation. When I was a smoker, I was in alignment with addiction. And I claimed that addiction from a place of fear when I was 16 years old. Fear of being seen, fear of being myself, fear of anyone knowing about all the emotional pain that I carried inside, and fear of feeling all that emotional pain that was buried inside. And so that is what I was in alignment with back then. Even though the truth was and still is, smoking is not good for my health. So you understand that part, yes. Okay, so back to my lifelong question. Having worked in medicine and healing most of my adult life, I have had some really big ass burning questions that I wanted answered. And also having myself personally healed from 10 years of daily chronic pain and cancer, I have my own ideas about what it takes to heal the physical body. My alignment with healing has been an inside job. I had to do the work myself. I had lots of teachers and people who have done healing work that helped me open and release these old agreements that I made in fear. They each helped me see what I needed to do, but I had to change my agreements and my alignments that I made in fear. I had to focus my attention on changing the vibration of my body. It seems like it took a really long time for me until I enjoyed that new frequency. But I've also read books by people like Anita Moorjani who experienced spontaneous healing. Okay, she did have a near-death experience before she had her spontaneous healing, but it still was a spontaneous healing, and it demonstrates the ability of the body to do such a thing, to have that spontaneous healing. So even after all of this, I'm still questioning, and I want to know, what is the element that is present for those who experience spontaneous healing? How do some apparently heal symptoms in their bodies in an instant and others don't? And yes, I healed all these symptoms. I reversed cancer in 2 months, but it didn't happen overnight. So I still had questions about people like John of God. And while he appears to do miraculous things, if he had a 100% success rate for his healing, there would be a line from New York to Brazil for his services. So why are some people healed by him and others are not? I had big questions as well about Jesus. Yep, Jesus. So I asked Grayson, what was the power behind Jesus, the healer? I get it, Son of God and all that, but I was asking from the 3D human perspective. Jesus was a carpenter, he was a man in a physical body. And I've never really truly cared what religion said about this. I wanted truth, capital T truth, not religious interpretation. I believe that he was the embodiment of eternal light and love. that it was just pure light in his human body. Okay, so that is how he healed others. His light was so pure, it did the healing. But then my curious mind was obsessed with the idea that they came to see him and all they had to do was touch his robe and they were healed. So I asked Grayson, I've healed myself of all these ailments. What would I need to do to help others to get the same results that I did? What would I need to do to have people touch my robe and be healed? And how does John of God heal some and not others? Why do some people heal from one session with John of God and others need several sessions? And Grayson continued to repeat to me over and over again, those who come in faith, those who come in faith. I don't know the Bible, but I'm guessing he was referring to, there's a passage about something about all those who come in faith will be healed. And so our conversation went back and forth. And I would say, okay, my success rate and then John of God's success rate or any other healer is determined by the person's faith? And Grayson said, yes, that's pretty much it. But we have gotten the wrong definition and idea of faith all mixed up. That we're putting our faith in something outside ourselves. He says, you're not solid in your faith that your body can heal. And at best, we're wishy-washy in our faith that even something outside ourselves can do the healing. We are witness to the agreements of fear and they're consuming us. We're not witness to faith in our body. We're not witness to faith in our divinity. We're more interested in our health insurance and getting better coverage when something goes wrong. So we have claimed this agreement collectively of fear. And you cannot align with healing while you're claiming illness and fear. Jesus didn't teach about his ability to heal, but rather the ability of God to do the healing. That the person had to have faith not in Jesus, the healer, but in God and the God within themselves. He asks that you put your faith in your own self, your own body, created from love, from God the Father, and that you have faith in your body and its divinity to do the healing in the field of the infinite. So yay, I finally have clarity. It's a huge relief for me, but not only for me, but for every single person that works in the healing arts, because it takes every ounce of responsibility away from us. I'm not gonna lie, I carried that burden for a really, really long time, and now I'm free. Yes, I can see and hear and feel all sorts of non-physical energy and information, and I use that to help people be guided into their highest and best self. But you have to claim it in truth and claim it in faith. In order for you to have something, you must believe it's possible. In order for you to align with your health and your relationship and your career, you have to believe it's possible. No one, not even a healer, can get it for you if you don't believe it's possible. So Grayson says, listen up. You can claim what you want, and you can claim your health in truth and in faith. You have already claimed what you're in alignment to. You are always in alignment. And so right now you are always in alignment with what you have claimed. And if what you're experiencing is not what you would like, then make a new claim. If you've claimed illness and fear, make a new claim for a new frequency from a new truth. If you claimed emotional trauma and overeating in fear, make a new claim and let yourself be in alignment to that new claim. If you claimed poverty or lack in fear, make a new claim. You can renounce the previous claim. You're not stuck with it. You're not stuck with fear. Make a new claim in and from your divinity. Okay, I want to hear everybody say, I am free, I am free, I am free. So that's how you break free. If you would like more information, if you enjoyed this video, and you want to know better about raising and elevating your consciousness along your path, there's a couple of things that you can do to make that happen. First, you can join me in the Soul Light Healing Solution group on Facebook. It's a private group where you can participate in our weekly live streams with Grayson and learn and be supported by me and by other members of the community. And second, I invite you to hop on over to soullighthealingacademy.com. Number one, get the free video, the mini class that's called Awaken, Align, Embody. And also you'll get, you can sign up to get the newsletter, Reveal Your Brilliance, to get the tips and the tools and the info that will help you break free from your sticking points right now. It will help you awaken and realize and achieve your true potential as your divine self. It's there to help you to break free from your sticking points and to help you move into shining your light and expressing more of who you are and realizing your true potential, claiming that new reality for yourself. Until next time, thanks so much for watching. Namaste.